Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Salil Vyas, and I'm a Vice President of Strategy and Planning here at XYZ Sporting Goods. It brings me an immense pleasure to stand up here in front of you and speak about this important company objective on how to increase the sales of our flagship product, the football, by 5% in US. First of all, let me thank the company president and CEO Jack Smith for providing me this opportunity and talk about this important objective. I also would like to welcome the vice presidents of manufacturing, marketing, and customer service. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule and being here. And finally, I would like to thank Ms. Joanne Morris for setting up this presentation on the big screen and ordering food for this meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, remember Deflategate last year? Our competitor Wilson Sporting Goods received a lot of bad press because the football they were using at one of the major league games was deflated, and the competing teams could not score points during the field goal. Well, when it comes to selling products in US, the quality is paramount, and the product is expected to last throughout the game. For today's session, I'll be covering 3 points. What are we going to do to increase the sales to 5%? Who will be involved? And finally, what are some of the timelines to execute this strategy? I'll have ample time at the end for questions and answers, so I request that you write down your question as you come across and then bring it up at the end. Thank you. So as you know, XYZ's corporate goal this year is to capture 5% of the US market share of its flagship product, the football. As a corporate, we would like to increase the sales of the football from current 0.7% to 5% of the US market share. And in doing so, we would like to increase the revenue by a whopping $1 million and providing a solid top line growth to the company's balance sheet. Based on an independent research done by NFL, roughly 30% of the products sold in US is around football. Football captures 20% of the US market share. Football being the actual football that customers either receive them as a gift or they buy from a retail chain. Our corporate's commitment to support this initiative, XYZ has identified that there's a larger market share waiting to be tapped into. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here to talk about this strategy. What are we going to do to capture this market share? Who will be involved? And some of the timelines. For the manufacturing, improve the quality of this football, our flagship product, to the specification laid out by NFL. Ladies and gentlemen, when customer buys a football from a retail chain, they expect certain standards. And NFL has laid out these standards. For example, when inflated, the ball itself should retain the size and shape under normal wear and tear, in the temperature fluctuations, and it should hold up throughout the game. The football must not malfunction. The football should have a useful life of 1 year, and football should come with an air nozzle. We are taking some initiatives at the manufacturing level to meet these stringent NFL standards and make our product more attractive. We are also going to prepare a campaign and launch it to appropriate customer segments, and that's where marketing comes in. The current top selling football, the Duke, by our competitors, carry an NFL logo. This is a great selling point. We are going to do something similar. We have signed a contract with 5 universities to put their logos on our football. That will help us penetrate into the college level football games. There are so many ways the senior leadership has inspired us and provided support in terms of incentives, funding, and the support to achieve this target. We are also going to improve our customer service and provide an IT support that includes a brand new website that engages our customers and provides a quick way to not only track the football scores, the game scores, but also come up with their fantasy football teams, as well as provide some social media interface. That's where the customer service and IT comes in. So, ladies and gentlemen, here are our goals. As I said, we have manufacturing, marketing, and customer service are all involved. And we would like to complete this initiative for our launch right before the football season in 2019. That gives us roughly 12 months. It will require us to move our QA to Mexico, where the football is manufactured. It will require us to come up with a website, as well as Android and iOS apps, and hiring more customer service agents. All of this has to be done or completed by third quarter 2019 for a brand new launch. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great initiative our company has laid out in front of us. As the dust settles from the deflate gate, prospective customers are now wondering whether the devotion to the competitor's product is still valid. And this, ladies and gentlemen, creates a big void in this market space. And that's our opportunity that we would like to tap into. Once again, I thank you and looking forward to a successful execution of this important objective that will not just improve company's bottom line, but also it makes our product first choice for the customer shopping for the football. Thank you all for listening to my presentation. At this point, I would like to take some questions you may have.